The Outlaw Gangster Disciples originally formed in the decade of the 1990s within the confines of the Cabrini Green housing projects on the north side of the city of Chicago. The group was founded and headed by a high-ranking member by the name of Charles Big Shot Dorsey. Dorsey was a young and extremely charismatic and used his muscle to intimidate his peers. During the 90s, Chicago organizations were extremely well-structured and organized, causing each and every deck from every organization in Chicago to pay street taxes to their heads, whom were majority residents within the confines of Illinois Penitentiary. Dorsey and his outlaw G's were sick and tired, basically fed up with paying taxes to people whom they considered inactive, not putting in actual work for the nation. So Dorsey met with his particular branch of outlaw GDs in the confines of Cabrini, and they decided to cease paying taxes and pay that to their top heads, and eventually severed all ties to GDN. This angered top GD leaders and caused an all-out war within the Cabrini Green housing projects between not opposing organizations. But the first time in Chicago history, GD versus GD, the outlaw GDs were at war with the law-abiding GDs who considered to remain under the umbrella of their tops and follower of their rules. The outlaw GDs, despite being outnumbered at the beginning of their origin, grew rapidly and eventually flipped all regular former GDs to renegades in Cabrini Green. The high-ranking GDs were threatened by the money-making violent outlaw GDs, so they made Dorsey and his goons an offer they couldn't refuse. High-ranking GD leaders offered Dorsey a top position within GDN while still retaining sole leadership of his official outlaw gangster GD faction. Dorsey accepted it and things went back to normal in Cabrini for a while, although the traditional GD members were still upset and angry with Dorsey for his actions. In other words, they forgave him, but they damn sure didn't forget. Dorsey ended up opening a nightclub sports bar in the hood. One night in the mid to late 90s, during after hours at the club, GD foot soldiers stormed in and shot Dorsey fatally several times, which killed him and ended his reign as king of the outlaw Gs. Despite Charles Big Shot Dorsey's death, the outlaw gangster disciple mentality has spread it all throughout Chicago's south side, west side, and eventually the GD gang nationwide. The outlaw gangsters set the way for other multiple renegade GD branches under the outlaw gangster disciple umbrella, such as the lawless GDs, insane GDs, etc., that still exist today.